Okay, so we at the Liberian Association Board. Today promised to be a very good one. So currently we are at the Liberian Association Board, and the board started already. And we will be moving to where they have their program going on right now. And right now we see people coming in. And at the moment we see the CEO of Assure Residential and Consulting and his wife, Rosetta Chaston, just stepping in, and they're all here for the red carpet event. We see the CEO of Assure Residential and Consulting, Mr. Alvin Logan. He's stepping majestically. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, sir.
How you doing today? How you feel about the Liberian Association activities coming up today?
It's interesting to be here. At least it was a hectic election, but at least
it was a healthy election.
it was a hectic election, but at least we were able to come together as a community and make it happen. So fortunately, we're here today, and it's going to be a very enjoyable inauguration.
And for the first time, the community have seen unity to their extent, because normally after election, we see the opposing camp, they're all angry and they go and never come back. And for this time around, they have seen total different thing. They are seeing unity and they see the opposing camp coming to embrace the winning camp. How do you feel about that, Mr. Logan?
I think it's very impressive. It's very impressive. We haven't seen this kind of a unity, to be honest. I think the Philip-looking team did extreme work to bring the community back together. You guys did extremely well, coordinating with everybody right after the election, bringing people back on the table, having a welcome party, embracing everybody again. It was a shock to the community, and I think the community applaud the Philip-looking team for doing that, and we also applaud the Parker team for having a peaceful election. And today we have an inauguration, and it will be peaceful and exciting.
Thank you, Mr. Logan.
Thank you, sir.
So this is Mr. Logan, the CEO of Assure Residential and Consulting. So today we are here at the Inaugural Ball. We see people coming in for the red carpet event, and this is going to be very classic. I can rest assure you, you can see people coming in, and today promised to be very jam-packed. I can rest assure you. I see my dear brother and friend, Mr. Pachibo, stepping in. Mr. Pachibo, how you doing today, sir? How you doing today? How's everything? How do you feel about this election, this inauguration today? Because you're one of those who were ready behind the scene and making sure to see this day of success. How do you feel about your own day today, Mr. Pachibo? Today is your day, today is my day as well.
I think we'll firstly thank God for this day, and we'll say having schools of Liberian gather today to support this community is something applaudable, all right? And Liberian realizing that everything, despite politics and what have you, everything is about Liberia. Liberia for Liberians, Liberia community for Liberians, and Indiana Association for Liberia. So having all Liberian for all walks of life, from even our brothers or sister state nearby, Ohio, Kentucky, coming to grace this occasion is applaudable.
It's applaudable. So, how you doing, Mr. Sayan? How are you?
I'm good, man.
I'm okay. I will see you guys shortly. So, Mr. Pachibo, how do you see currently the community is coming together gradually? You see the opposition camp now coming to embrace the winning camp, and for the first time in history, we have seen this. Where do you see the community going? Do you think we are on the verge of unity now?
I think I can say that for sure. From the onset, immediately after the election, we saw the community coming together. We saw people accepting, despite the fact that politics, there will be some disagreement, there will be some views from the other places. We saw people coming
this
together.
This is the second lady of the Liberian community.
The second lady of
the Liberian community.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
people coming around. We saw that from the onset, and that was applaudable. That was a very good thing. And That shows the level of maturity coming in the Liberian community, the level of maturity from the Liberian politics in general, people accepting elections results and gathering around the administration.
Fine, how are you, Madam First?
To move the community agenda forward.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pachibo. I look forward to meeting you in there again.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear brother. So that's the voice of Mr. Pachibo, and now we are here now with our dear brother and friend, Mr. J. Joshua K. Powers Sr. And before we talk to Mr. J. Joshua K. Powers Sr., we see our sister walking in, Miss Brenny Alpha. Brenny Alpha, can you come in front of the camera, please? Let the people see you. The woman, she talk about it. She said she was going to be, Mr. Weir, how are you?
Good.
Brenny Alpha said she was going to be so classic. And best to her words, she is classic. How are you, sir? Brenny Alpha, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm here. I'm happy. I'm so excited to see this community. And I'm excited to see you into these affairs. And you ran with the other ticket. You ran as a parliamentarian and you wasn't successful. And now seeing that we have elected officials, now elected government, I see that you are so happy to embrace this new administration. What do you look forward to see coming after this inaugural ball?
The community to move forward, new things. We have to be open-minded if we want to get, where we need to get. So just those few things to go on. Man,
Brenny Alpha, you look so sharp tonight. Oh my God, this is my sister Brenny Alpha. She's always on the Logan's Hour. And watch out for her after this inaugural ball because she's the co-chair on the youth committee, and she will always be there disseminating her information. So we say kudos to you and kudos to the Liberian community. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mansano Kamo.
Yes.
This is Mansano Kamo. Thank you for coming. Mansano Kamo, this is your inauguration. So what do you say about the Liberian community today?
I say to the Liberian community, thank you. We should work together as a team and let us be grateful for one another because that's all we have. And we shouldn't let our emotions control our destiny.
Thank you so much, Mansano Kamo. So before we get in contact with Mr. J. Joshua K. Power, we have the Election Commissioner Chairperson, Mr. Jeremiah Sele Sr. Mr. Sele, come in front of the camera, please, Mr. Sele. How are you today, Mr. Sele?
I'm doing great, my brother.
Man, I see you so sharp. And today I was on a joke session, and you joined me on that session, and you start throwing tar on people. But that's fair. But this is Mr. Jeremiah K. Sele, the man who held this election. Though we from the other side, we bombarded him so hard, and he couldn't just accept that. At times, politics turns good friends into being rivals, but now the politics is over. The election is over. We are about to unite our community, and now we are being joined by our brother Jeremiah K. Sele. Jeremiah K. Sele is no more. How you doing, Pastor Willie? Jeremiah K. Sele is no more the Election Commissioner Chairperson. He is a community resident, and he here to support his community. Mr. Sele, how do you make up these activities today?
I want to say thank you to the Liberian Poet in Indiana, and thanks to the many friends for attending this inaugural program. Essentially, that's the beauty of our politics. Not everything we do as commissioner was 100% right. Our judgment sometimes was off, but I think 80% being right with a vague constitution is essential. But overall, I want to say thanks to everybody, including you, Mr. Logan, for attending the inaugural program because that is very essential for our democracy.
Okay, so Mr. Sele, looking at now this current dispensation, in time past, we know when people lose election, we don't see them anywhere again, they're going incommunicado. And now we are seeing a different breed of young people coming up in this community, see people who lose the election and they are here gearing up to the activities and congratulating those who won the election and even attending activities that have been planned by the current administration. So how do you see this new community that we are in now? Do you see the level of unity to be more stronger than the past, or what do you see now? And then what do you see this community go
and
from here?
That's the essence of our politics. When I was election commission chairman for previous elections, when we lost the election, we back off from inauguration. But when we see people who lost elections are participating and stay involved with the community, it means that our community is growing and we need people with different ideas to come on board and change the dynamics. Now, first of all, I want to say congratulations to you, Phil Logan, and your team, because this year shows a very unique path for our generation. Now look, regardless of our differences, regardless of our politics, we should be able to sit down and come together. At the end of the day, the interest is where you are.
Yeah.
It's nobody.
Yeah.
A single person cannot spearhead the activity of this community, regardless if you win from which side or which side. But we argue. It was a very tough elections. It was a Herculean task to conduct these elections. But at the end of the day, I'm proud to walk in here today with my heads up to see my colleagues that we disagree during the elections, but we all can mitigate to see our community forward.
That was the voice of Mr. Jeremiah K. Sele Sr. Mr. Sele,
thank you,
I want to say thank you. We'll meet you in there.
Thank you.
Thank you. The Honorable J. Joshua K. Powell Sr., the man who flew from all the way Ohio, the Vice President of the Grand Bazaar Association, the Indiana chapter, Mr. Powell Sr.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Indiana.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for always supporting our activities. You're one of those who 100% involved with the Bazaar Association, also involved. You are behind the scenes supporting Mr. Richard Boyer to become the next vice president of the community, and you are playing a dual role. You are like a twin brother. You can't lay one side. When you lay one side, you lay on Richard. When you lay on the other side, you lay on me. So you are always in the middle, making sure that even though I was vying for the presidency and he was vying for the vice presidency, you couldn't just show your support openly to any side because you play a major role between the both of us. I want to say, first of all, thank you for playing that role, because I was looking up to you too to see if you're going to lay any photo. I'm going to hit you so hard. Honestly, me, I like to say my own straight, too. Right. Yeah, but I applaud your maturity, and I applaud your energy you brought into the process. And now we are seeing a new whole community in the Liberian system here. We see that today, opposition camp, or no opposition anyway, opposing camp coming to embrace the ruling camp, congratulating them, and seeing the new kind of Liberian community. What do you make of this new kind of Liberian community? Do you see unity coming in, or do you see just a cow-poo friendship where OA look dry and inside look wet? What do you see? Do you see what genuine unity coming up to the Liberian community anytime soon?
Thank you very much. Before we make any statement, I want to introduce my president from Ohio.
The president of Ohio, okay. Yeah. So we have the president of Ohio. Come closer to him, ma'am, so at least when you can be in the interview.
She can grace this occasion. We were extended invitation. So I will allow her to make a statement, and then we can continue.
Madam President, welcome to the Liberian community of Indiana.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here to grace the occasion. I'm excited that the invitation has been extended and to watch this historical moment unfold.
Thank you so much, Madam President. And Joshua Powell have always been involved with this Liberian community. We are excited to see you as well, and we hope you enjoy your stay here. And we also look forward to your invitation as well to come to your town and grace the occasion and invite you to as well.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Madam President. Mr. Powell?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, like you regularly say, we are
president in the building as well. I'm okay, sir. I'll meet you guys in there.
We decided to play a dual role based on our position. I learned a word from Joe Biden. He said, "Leader words matters."
Yep.
So when we make public announcement, it will have gathered attention on one side. Mm-hmm. So we need to be very, very careful how we go about with our politicking. But we are glad that we are here, and we have come to one conclusion on the question of whether the friendship is genuine. I think Liberians are people who know what they want. Mm-hmm. I think we see a new breed of coming together. Liberians, when we are mad at something, we talk about it. When it's done with, we get past it. Okay. But one thing I want to talk to you about and appreciate you about is you contested, and right after the election, you sent a very nice message out, conceding. And since then, you have been very, very much positive. Yes,
how you doing, sir?
I know you from Little Power.
Yes,
Joshua Powell Sr.
Right here. How my brother?
How are you?
All right, I'll see you in it.
Okay.
All right, I did an interview with him. Yeah. So, General Martins are working in Grand Gide.
Okay.
So, you came out very, very positive, and I believe it was in the interest of the community. So, in line with your question, if you could come out, open it, letting go, even though there were some lapses that did not go down well with you, I feel that you have genuine love for the community. And I feel that's why people are trooping in. Today is a very good working day. The weather is quote unquote nice. People decide to come here. So I feel that we have a genuine community. We have a love for our people.
Thank you so much, Mr. Powell.
Thank you so much.
So I look forward to seeing you in there again.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. J. Joshua K. Powell. So that's Mr. J. Joshua K. Powell. So right now we'll be going in there to see the happenings. So those of you following us on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, we want to say thank you for joining us again. This is the Logan's Hour, and we look forward to meeting in there and see what's happening. So you can stay and still. We will be right there. So we got a high power delegation here. We have Mr. Richard Boya, we have the Honorable MacArthur D, and we have the First Lady, Joshua Powell First Lady, Madam Powers, she's here in the house. And we have the Second Lady here, my own blood you. She here, spink and spank, and she's ready. And behind her is the president of the Ohio chapter, and my dear brother and friend, MacArthur D, and the vice president himself, Prince Richard Boya, who are fighting me for the position here. So today's a historic event, and we are happy to be joined by the vice president, Mr. Prince Richard Boya. My brother, before you start here. So we are here currently, and we are joined by the vice president, the current vice president of the Liberian community, Mr. Richard Boya. Mr. Richard Boya, I can see from your face, I can see the excitement. I can see whether you be laughing. I couldn't see your job until now. I can see your job now. How do you feel about your day today, my dear brother?
I feel so good. I feel so proud of my achievement.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here today.
You know, today is a historic movement. It's just once in a blue moon, we see that the whole community coming up to embrace certain activities, looking at how this election at a certain point went so tense, and now all the camps that were a partner coming together and embracing everything that happened in this community. How do you see this community now? Do you think we are on a part of unity?
I must say, yes, we are definitely on a part of unity. You can see for yourself. You are here. You are one of the major stakeholders in this going election. You being here today also shows a clear indication that we are together. And I will say, the community is not divided. It's just that we disagree on a lot of issues. We have to respect each other's view, in terms of politics. But I mean, the community is united, and I can see the spirit.
Thank you so much, Mr. Prince Richard Boya.
Thank you, sir.
Vice President, Liberian Association of Indiana. My dear brother, thank God you're in the city. So we have the chance to just have a word with you today. You know, it's been a little while I haven't seen my brother.
I know, man.
And now when I saw him walking in the town, I said, oh, Richard going by the bring. Oh, my brother in town. So when I saw you, I said, Richard bringing my brother in town. So, my dear brother, want to introduce yourself to our audience?
Well, my name is Michael Gibson.
Okay.
And I'm representing Dallas, Texas.
My dear brother Gibson representing Dallas, Texas.
Absolutely.
So you are in our town tonight. Why are you here?
We're here to celebrate with our brother, the election, and the people from Indiana, the Liberian Community Association. That's what I'm here.
Man, I want to say thank you for coming, and we look forward to having invitation to go and visit Dallas, Texas.
Absolutely, man. After this, whenever we're having function.
And the people say you can experience cold down there.
No, we don't like cold. That's too much here, man.
Liberian weather.
The Liberian weather, my brother. We got over there. The sun's shining like something else.
But
we're happy to be here.
Thank you so much, my brother Gibson.
No problem.
Thank you so much. So, that's my dear brother Gibson from Dallas, Texas, and we see people coming in, tons of other people coming in. We see now we can see the chairman of the open table, Mr. Oh, that's not the chairman. Sorry for that. How you doing, guys? Yep. So we see a lot of people coming in, and this guy almost looked like the chairman of the open table. And we are about to hit the door. We see the president himself, Mr. Julius Parker. He's here right now, and he's getting ready to get it rolling. And we see our sister here, Lapu. Lapu is in the building, ready, and she's here. Lapu, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing good. Mr. Parker, how are you today? Mr. Parker? How are you?
I'm doing great.
So, let me see if you can see me. Can you see me right there? Okay, so we have the president. Mr. President, I know you'll soon be going in shortly.
Yes.
So today is your day. I just want to know, okay, go ahead. Today is your day. I want to know, how do you feel today? Looking at this historic moment in your life, man. I know you and I fought on this thing. And at the end of the day, like you play Lulu, only one person is supposed to win. And now you were lucky enough to win this all historical moment in the history of the Liberian community. How do you feel today, Mr. Parker?
It is an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling knowing that, I have ascended to this position and I've taken this responsibility. It's an honor to be able to serve my people, my community. So I look forward. This is an opportunity.
Okay.
It's an opportunity, and I look forward to a better and a brighter future for our community, the Liberian Association of Indiana.
Okay.
So, but we'll be talking more.
I'll meet you in there, Mr. Parker.
All right.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that was the voice of Mr. Julius Parker, the president of the Liberian community of Indiana. And he was just in a little chit-chat. And he is about to go in, the president about to go in. So I see my sister Jima family right there. I know who you know, we have our lawyer in the community. Our community get a lawyer, don't get a lawyer, so you don't rely on yourself. Jima?
Oh, wow.
Look at how I grab you.
You grabbed me.
Yeah, girl. So how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Man, seeing you on this program, I already thought you were coming a little late, but it seems like you're someone who respects time. You see?
Oh, you thought I was going to be late? I am kind of late, though.
Okay.
I am someone who respects time. But my mom had an emergency, so I had to go help her.
Okay.
But we're here. We're here now.
So today is the Liberian Association of Indiana Inaugural Ball, looking at the entire community coming up. When we listened to Mr. Rawakiri the other day on the show, he said over 100 people have purchased VIP tickets.
Oh, wow.
So it means the ordinary people, if they show up today, we're going to have a mass stand-up. What do you make of this day today? It's a historic day, though.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I hope everything goes well. I'm sure the committee members have worked hard. All of us are here to support. I hope we all have a good time and we get inspired to keep up this community.
So looking at the community, in time past, opposing camp after election, they are nowhere to be seen. And now this new dispensation, we are seeing different kind of politicking. After election, we see the losing camp is here celebrating with the winning camp. What do you see the community go from here? Do you think we are on a path of unity? Or what's going on?
I think this is lovely to see. I think it takes a lot, as a person to come and really be unbiased and just come to celebrate the opposing person. I think that shows a lot of courage, a lot of overall commitment to the community and not to self. So I commend you. I commend everybody on your team that, wanted to, the roles that they went for. There's time. Yep. There is always room for more people to do the work. You don't have to have the title to be for the people. And so I'm just really happy to be here, see this, be a part of history, like you said.
Thank you so much, Jima. So that's the voice of Jima family, the daughter of Dr. H. Momo family.
Don't forget that name.
Jima family Boateng. Joined by the chairman of the open table, Mr. Sele. I would love to have a word with you just shortly. Mr. Joseph Aziki Zaka Sele. They're just right there. Right here. I think we're in the camera. What's up, my brother?
How you doing?
Thank you for coming.
I've
been looking all around for you. I've been having word with a lot of people here. But I said, what's the chairman of Open Table? The chairman has been one of those people who pushed the agenda of this administration. And he has been so good. How you doing? Chairman have been working behind the scenes. Mr. Chairman, today is a day. How do you feel here today?
It's a good thing that the community is coming out for us to be out here. First of all, it's a good thing to have you here, to see you here. Congratulations to the community. But I knew that an honorable man, and you was going to honor this occasion with your presence here today. So it's a good thing to have you here. It's also a good thing to have this community here, out here, because this thing is about community. If the community is doing well, every one of us, eventually we are doing well, because we have kids in this community and we have friends and loved ones and families. So it's a good thing for us to be here.
So, Mr. Saleh, looking at the path that we are on right now and seeing the opposing camp after election coming to embrace the camp that won the election, what do you see us? Do you see us on the path of unity, or what do you see here at this moment?
Oh, that is a bold statement on the part of the opposition. For now, we are not an opposition, but going back to the elections that we just held and how we ran the campaign, to see the opposing side here today embracing this inauguration, it's a testament to the leadership of the opposing side, and you impressing because you were the stand-up bearer on that ticket, and the fact that you have guys around you or people that were supporting you, that bought into your ideas to come over here today, shows some unity, it shows togetherness, and I hope that we can learn from your good example and your team good example to move this community forward.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saleh.
It's a pleasure.
That's the voice of Mr. Joseph Saleh.
Yeah, that's my
Junior.
I'm an incoming chairman of Team Logan. We have to shake some things up, and we'll do things in the next 3 years.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saleh. So that was the voice of Mr. Joseph Saleh Jr. And let me see, we have the former vice presidential aspirant, Mr. Derek Hoff. And we see our dear brother and friend, Mr. Jeremiah Chie. He's here. Yep. Mr. Wellington Draper, the co-chair on the planning committee. And it's so good in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Inaugural for our welcome remarks.
Let's see.
So we have.
Thank you. How are you? Thank you. So here we see Mr. George Green. Mr. George Green is behind the bar. Yeah, I can see him. He's eating. So we have Mr. Fela Knuckle there. He gave
We have with us today the mayor of the great city of Mr.
Mr. Collins.
We have the president of the Union of Liberian Association. It is a testament to our will and pleasure, our strength, our resilience, and our determination to come together and make our voices heard. I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all of our guests, and we are grateful for your presence today. Your support and encouragement mean everything to us, and we are thankful to have you join us on this exciting journey. To our community at large, we stand before you tonight stronger than ever, determined and ready to work together to build a brighter future for all of us. I am confident with all of our support, we will achieve great things with the popular administration and administration to come. Let us move forward, united and determined, as we work to build a strong, vibrant, and striving Liberian community in Indiana. You are all welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fela Knuckles. Right now,
everybody here, cheer.
We shall have the installation of LAII president and executives, and that is going to be done by the president of the Union of Liberian Association in America, Mr. Shiwu Kamara. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Kamara as council to conduct the installation of our executives. Please put your hands together. Congratulations. Thank you. And we shall ask the executives to please line up just in front of their tables as.
So we have some of us. Yeah, they're going down right there. So we have the Union of the Liberian Association. the president is right here. So we want to have the okay, so they're about to okay, yeah. Oh my God. That's so beautiful. Okay. What? Okay there. Okay, so.
Fellow Liberians, this is a sacred duty we are about to perform. And all of you know that you went through a very rigorous exercise to elect these distinguished gentlemen and ladies. The whole office usually is taken lightly, but I must say that
all right, people don't lie for me. I know it.
I'm not on live right now.
shown to be very impressive and very organized. And the OSK myself come from far off and over here. And he said, can you please instruct the office? And I said, I memorized it in my head. But it's the first time I walked to install people and I have actually the word of office in my hands. So it makes my job so easy.
Where you going to post? Where you going to post from?
So I'll go straight to the point. Please raise your right hands. The I is going to be followed by your respective names. I and your office too.
Secretary General of Indiana.
Do hereby affirm that I will support, uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Liberian Association of Indiana, bearing true faith and allegiance to the community, and will faithfully and conscientiously and impartially discharge the duties and functions of the office of the Liberian Association of Indiana to the best of my ability. So help me God.
So help me God.
Mr. Mayor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, community members, on this January 14 date, at this hour and this time, I hereby present to you your officers elected and have been duly sworn in to govern the Association of Indiana. Please stand up.
Standing ovation, round of applause.
Congratulations. Congratulations. So, we'll take one effect.
Thank you very much. Officials, please have your seats.
Thank you. I'm recording the whole program.